So today I wanted to talk about the 35th anniversary Mario pin set. You know, the notorious pins that nobody could get their hands on. We actually managed to get a copy and it wasn't easy. I'm going to give you a rundown of what I had to do with my time to get this pin set. So, I'm a little weird when it comes to this. I like to check in every day and make sure that nothing's changed to kind of, I don't know, ensure myself that I'll be okay, I'll get this item. You know, the Nintendo Game & Watch that's releasing, the US pre-orders haven't gone up yet, and I'm still checking that every day just to make sure I need to be on top of this before the scalpers get it. Don't let scalpers buy your stuff. Anyway, so this pin set, right? It said you had to complete 6 missions to acquire a pin set. Well then eventually, if you kept checking the little text down below, it said you had to finish 5 missions, including purchasing Mario 3D All-Stars. Not the Mario Kart one. And then you could get the pin set. So how they did this was, you complete the 5 missions, you had to get the game, hopefully on Friday, on release day, and wait 48 hours for the rewards points to sync up with the website missions. Now already we got a problem there, right? Nintendo's taking 48 hours layover to get something that you did to appear on their website. This is nothing like the old Club Nintendo days. If you remember back then, you just like turn your games in that you bought for gold coins. You could use these coins to buy really, really cool stuff on the website, like this pin set. But right now, if you look throughout the My Nintendo rewards, there's been one physical thing recently. What was it? Was it a Xenoblade thing? I don't know. There was something on there that was physical, and that was like the first time I've ever seen anything on there. Most of it is print yourself activities. You can download PDFs that you could probably find on the internet anyway, and print them at your own home with your own money, your own paper, your own ink, and make paper crafts. Paper crafts are alright, but I mean, man, what happened to the old days, okay? I did so much work with this Club Nintendo stuff that I actually got sent a statue once upon a time. My brother still has this statue. Let's see, what do I have lying around here? I mean, stuff like this. Back in the old Club Nintendo days, like this is an actual DS game case, Club Nintendo. There's cooler stuff than this too. You know, it came with like 7 rainbow styluses. This is a nice little thing that they'd sell at the store for like 10 bucks. I got it for free, just along with purchasing maybe 1 or 2 games. That is what I'm talking about right there. The pin set, all right, super cool, right? So they say you have to complete 5 out of 6 missions because the Mario Kart doesn't end until September 29th, but 2 days after game release, your purchase of the 3D All-Stars, that'll update. Okay, perfect. So how many people missed that? Actually, quite a few from what I've seen. A lot of people commented saying, but I didn't complete the Mario Kart mission yet. Well, you didn't have to because you had to read this tiny little text down below that said, hey, you'll be okay. All right, so if you're anal like me and you keep checking the website day in, day out, right? Then eventually a text appears below your mission statement for the pins saying that on September 21st at noon, 12 p.m., they're going to release the promo codes that allow you to purchase this pin set. Okay, great, right? So, September 21st at noon, I'm rearing to go to get my promo code for the pin set. Okay, so, apparently this opened up at 11:30 PST, that's 2:30 East Coast time, and a bunch of people got in before me and got out in like probably 10 minutes. Perfect, right? I didn't know that I was supposed to come early. I came at like 11:55 maybe, about noon, and I got started on my adventure to acquire the pin set. So you click acquire promo code. That part was fine. I got my promo code right away, great. It says copy paste, do you want to go to the Nintendo website to purchase the pins now? First problem right there. There was a huge server backup, which was to be expected. A bunch of people knew about these pins. Some people say scalpers or bots are trying to get them. I don't know about that because you had to purchase the game to get this promo code. So scalpers would have had to have purchased like, you know, 8 games, 10 games to get the codes to get the pins. So maybe they have a way around it. I don't know about that. Anyway, so you click the button and it goes to Nintendo's website, which is horribly crashing. You could get to the first page maybe all right with the pins. You say add to cart and you're running into a bunch of issues. You click add to cart and the page reloads automatically, and you know, 9 times out of 10 it doesn't do anything. The 10th time it says added to cart. Now you're good, you think, but then the page reloads and it's not in your cart. So you have to repeat this process over and over again, half the time getting a server backup issue, a 500 error saying, hey, the page isn't working right now, there are too many people. So you have to just sit there and spam reload over and over and over and over again, okay? And then if you finally get it added to your cart, that's great. I actually accidentally got 2 of the same thing added to my cart, but I figured, I don't want 2, I want to save them for somebody else, so I got rid of 1, put it back to 1. I had 1 item in my cart, ready to go to the next step. So you click checkout, right? No. So you click checkout and it's trying to go to your cart and it's having the server issue again. Half the time, this would take you back to the previous page and you'd have to re-add it to your cart and say there's nothing in your cart. Half the time, you could get it to actually load into your cart. Okay, now we're good to go, right? No, not yet. Maybe if you purchased something from Nintendo.com before, you'd be okay. I have not. So I had to add my address, my credit card, blah, 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 blah. So I get to there and it says, you need to add your address. Okay, great. So as I'm adding my address, it will not go to the payment page afterwards. You click go to payment and it actually grays out and then you can't click it. So what you have to do is you have to toggle the change my address button. So I click that, I changed 1 letter of my address, changed it back, click update, and then half the time it would actually let you click continue the payment again. Half the time it wouldn't. Keeping in mind that every single step that you take, you are able to get that server error, reload, and then you have to start back over from step 1. Hi! Okay, so once you actually get your address updated, and again, this could be toggling the button a bunch of times, this could be adding a different zip code that it recommends, blah, 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 blah. You click continue to payment, and what I had to do is I had to either sit there and wait for 2 minutes, which sometimes it never came, and then you're like, well, I just wasted a bunch of time. Or sometimes I just sat there and actually tapped it even though it was grayed out. Tap, 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 tap. I don't know if it's magic or if it just happened to be a coincidence, but it eventually took me to the payment page. All right, here we go. So now I can finally pay for this thing, right? Wrong! The area where you're supposed to enter your credit card number on their payment page was grayed out. I couldn't even click it. I could enter all the other information for my credit card except for the actual credit card number, and nothing would happen. I could not get to it. But luckily, I realized that the URL for the payment page is actually different from the Nintendo website cart. So what I did is I copy-pasted the payment information URL, I clicked enter and reloaded the page, and again, got a bunch of errors, but eventually it went through and it actually kept me on the same track that I was on. So this is like a checkpoint along the way. It saved my progress, if you will. Classic Nintendo right there. So anyway, what am I paying for exactly? You have to pay a couple dollars shipping and handling. I mean, free pin set, but they make you pay shipping and handling. This is like every single commercial from back in the day. Buy now for 2 easy installments of $0. By the way, that'll be $30 shipping and handling. Processing fee not included. Anyway, so once you finally get that reloaded, the credit card area opens up. So I enter in my information, perfect, click enter, ready to pay, and then I get a server error. I go back to the payment page, it won't let me. Well, tiddlesticks. Not knowing what to do, I checked my email to see if anything happened, and a couple minutes later I actually got an email confirmation saying your order has been processed, and I'm like, there we go. So all this time later, it took me about 1 hour of refreshing pages and going through all these hoops and boundaries. I finally got the email confirmation, clicked the link, it took me to Nintendo's website and it said, yep, we got this order confirmation number, you're getting the pin set. Now apparently, the promo codes that they were handing out at the very beginning, they actually only distributed so many and cut it off. So people who got that promo code came back a couple hours later when traffic was, less heavy, and they entered it in and it worked, and they were able to add it to their cart and check out, having a much easier time than I did. 1 hour of my life wasted. Or not, the pin set's pretty cool. But so, moral of the story, why do I have to go to all this trouble? Why do I have to pay for shipping and handling on something that's not even worth that much anyway, probably? Actually, if you look on eBay, I'm now going to make like $2,000 off of this. That's okay. But back in the Club Nintendo days, did I have to pay for shipping on that giant statue that they sent me? Absolutely not. I got that for loving my games, for playing my games, for taking surveys about my games, talking to Nintendo directly about what I loved. Now it's so, aggravating, right? You get gold coins and you get money off from eShop titles and digital downloads. Okay, great, perfect. I like that part. But the platinum coins, the little print yourself things, that's... I mean, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp DLC, that's alright, but put some DLC out for real games. Like, in Luigi's Mansion, you can be Waluigi now for 1,000 platinum coins. In Animal Crossing, here's a special furniture set that's Club Nintendo themed of some of our past Mario, you know, like, come on, man. Bring Club Nintendo back. Just bring Club Nintendo back, please. Nintendo, you're not watching this, but bring Club Nintendo back. I'll run it, okay? I'll come work there. I live in Portland. I will drive 5 hours every day to Redmond, Washington, and I will run Club Nintendo. I'll take in fan letters. Hey, let's start Nintendo Power back up too. I'll take in fan envelopes. I'll put them in a magazine, put out an issue called Club Nintendo Monthly, and we can get some good prizes in there that people actually want. And then we can ship them out for free because people paid for this game already. They deserve a little prize for buying multiple games and doing this hard work for you, your consumer services. Why did Club Nintendo stop? Probably because it cost too much to produce. They were like, imagine how many people got these statues, right, for free. I mean, those were the good old days. Those days are over, sadly. My Nintendo, you suck. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the whole pin set fiasco. I saw a lot of angry comments from people saying, I didn't even know this was out now, or like, I needed the Mario Kart thing, like I said before. You know, it was just really, really frustrating, even for those like me who put the time in to get through the process. Not everyone got there because they didn't keep trying. You know, they didn't get a promo code, so the promo codes are gone. That's horrible. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So maybe, yeah, next time I'll try to update you guys better on this, but be anal like me, check the websites every day. If you want that Game & Watch, seriously, man, just save the website on your internet browser, on your phone or your computer, have it pop up every day. You wanna check that. I do have some interesting things about that on the Every Game Ever Facebook page. You can go check that out. Join our Facebook group. I keep pretty good updates about that kind of stuff as of recently. I'm starting to use Facebook more. Again, I want to pump out more YouTube videos for you guys. I have an awesome contest coming up that I'll talk to you guys about in a little bit. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.